Hello and welcome to this episode of Building Better with Bears, and in today's episode we're going to build a 2-story medieval cottage, just like the one behind me that you can see now. We're going to go ahead and jump right into this. I have the floor plan already mapped out. You're going to bring each of these up 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that we have these all raised up, we're going to go ahead and connect them across and also add in these extending beams. Once you have those all placed in, we're going to come in with our cobblestone. And we're just going to line these up. We're going to leave a gap right here. This is where we will be building our fireplace. Now we're going to move on back to these cobblestone sections. We're going to add a stair on the bottom and 3 on the top. And we will add this for all sections. Now in the doorway, we will break these blocks back out and do 2 stairs for the doorway. We will place a cobblestone block down. We will grab our door and we will place it in. And you should line it up so it's semi-flush with the stairs. Now moving back to this front corner, it gets a little tricky. We're going to place in 2 stair blocks so they angle out like that, 1 half slab. We're going to place in some full blocks, and then we'll be able to have our upside down stairs here, a couple more full blocks, and a slab. Moving back to the right side of the house, you'll notice that we have a beam in place where there should not be one. We'll break that out and place cobblestone blocks in and put the stair in and complete this side. Moving to the inside, we are going to do the same thing. We're going to break this beam out and we are going to finish the inside. We're simply going to add 1 cobblestone block to each of these, 1 in the center here, and 2 upside down stairs. And then that's it for the inside. Moving back to the outside, we're going to frame our second floor, which is 4 blocks in height on each of these. And then we're going to connect them up and add the little beams. Once we have our house all framed up, we're going to line up the roof so we know exactly where it's going to be placed. We're going to do a back and forth pattern of stairs and upside down stairs until they connect up in the center. Once you have them all connected up, we're going to add a stair to the top there and an upside down stair on the end of it. At this point you have an option. You can either place a slab on top of it. This will prevent mob spawns from being able to spawn on your house, or you can leave it as such, but on all the bits where you'll have this stair, they will be mob spawnable. It is up to you. I think this looks better, so I'm going to leave it like this. Next, we're going to connect up the rest of our roof by bringing these across all the way, placing a full block in these holes, so from beneath it you won't be able to look straight up, and then we will connect up the tops of the roofs over here. Once you have either end connected up, we'll come to the front of the building and move on to this corner. We're going to add an upside down stair on the end of this one, and we're going to create another A-frame to center off this section of the build. Then we'll move to the back side of it and we will repeat the same thing, but in this corner, the opposite corner of the first A-frame. Once you have all 4 of your A-frames up, we will just connect up our roofs as such and fill any holes. Once that's completed, we're going to bring stairs across from this A-frame and that A-frame, 5 blocks inward from each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should leave you with a 1 block gap where we'll place a full block and a half slab on top. Then we'll go to the other 2 A-frames and we will just bring them in. Once you've completed that, we'll come back down to the first A-frame and we will bring that in as well. Now we can start connecting up the roof. All it is are oak wood stairs in a normal roof fashion. When you reach this section of the front roof, you will need to come to the inside and place in an upside down stair so you can place in the stair in the correct orientation here, which is so it makes a L shape and hides that hole. Otherwise you will end up with a gap in your house. With your roof placed in, we are nearly complete. We are going to grab a dark oak wood block. We are going to come to the inside of the house and we are going to seal up these entrances, these little holes, by placing them in a alternating pattern of horizontal and vertical until you end up with a shape that looks roughly like this. And we'll do that on all A-frames possible. Staying on the inside of the house, we are going to start lining up our floor by placing an oak plank on top of any block, and then we will take stair blocks upside down and place them up against each of the oak blocks until they form an opening, which we will fill with slabs. When we reach the fireplace, we will actually just finish this up real quick. It's not difficult. You'll break out 2 blocks, place 2 wood down. Any wood will do, as long as they're the log block. I'm going to break out the grass, bring each of these up, and we're going to place full logs, or full planks across the top here, where we will then grab stone stairs and place them in upside down with a stone brick slab in between. We'll come around the back, we'll break out this log and replace it with a stone brick so it can't be seen from the inside. Next we'll take a iron bar, we're going to place it in the center, and very carefully we're going to place an upside down stair against it just like that so the iron bars connect up, because the iron bars will not connect up in any other orientation. Once we have that in, we're going to take our iron bars, nether quartz ore, and flint and steel. We're going to bring the iron bars across twice, we're going to light our fire, and we're going to place in 1 nether quartz ore. This gives the impression that we are cooking some kind of meat on the open flame. You do need to have your world fire tick turned off, otherwise your house will burn down. Moving back onto the floor here, we will finish up with the stairs. We will connect them and we will put an oak block right in there. Grab your oak slabs, we will connect these up all the way across, and in this corner we should have left it open. We will take a ladder and we will place our ladder in. 4 ladders will get us to the top. Now with the floor here, you can place any kind of plank you want. I prefer the oak. I like having lighter color wood on my interior, so I'm going to replace all this grass with an oak block. Moving back to the fireplace, we are going to finish this up right away. We're going to take this very back pillar up 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are going to place a stair block on top of it. Then we will bring either side up until they are level with the stairs, then place a stair block on top of them. Then we will put full blocks up and we'll just bring that up until you're happy with the height. Additionally, we will add full blocks anywhere where they would be visible from the outside, which will require you to break out 1 log block on the inside And then to make this pretty, we will break out the other two and add a stair. And for safety, we will take our iron bars and place them in. That way nobody can accidentally fall into the fireplace. While you are on the inside of the building, we will take our full oak blocks and we're going to run them across anywhere in the ceiling where you can see cobblestone. With that complete, we are going to take our upside down stairs and we are going to fill in or round out any of these protruding areas in the roof. Next, we're going to grab our torches and we're going to place them in the center of each of the A-frames. This will be a part of the attic, which you can give yourself access to, but I will not be demonstrating in this video. But the purpose of adding the stairs is so light does not seep through our roof. We're going to take our dark oak wood planks and we're going to fill in the sections of the windows. We'll move back to the outside. We're going to grab dark oak wood stairs and we are going to fill each of the windows with 6 stairs like so. Once you have completed that, we'll move back to the front. We will grab an oak wood stair. We'll place it along the roof for the front A-frame connecting up to the dark oak. We are going to grab your choice of any panes. I prefer light blue. I think they look the best. I'm using a clear glass texture, and so they just happen to look the best with that texture. Next, we're going to grab our spruce wood stairs, spruce wood slabs, spruce fence, and cobble walls. We're going to come to the base of each of the A-frames, add an upside down stair, a slab, 3 fences, and a slab on top of the center fence to get that look. We're going to do this for each of the A-frames. With that complete, we are going to grab a button, spruce fence, and cobblestone walls. We are going to come in and add a cobble wall to each of our pillars and add a spruce fence in between them, and then on the ends of the logs on top, we will add a button and we will repeat this for each instance. With that complete, we're going to grab our spruce fence, and anywhere we have 2 logs standing diagonal from each other, we're going to add a line. The last step to completing the house, we're going to come to the second floor. We're going to punch out these oak planks and place in 2 spruce logs, 1 dark oak stair upside down, coupled with those to give it a nice feel. Then we're going to take our stairs and we're going to add it to each corner like this, and 1 right here. And that is all we're going to do with the stairs. We want to leave as much space in here to give us an open feel. We're going to come up top and we're going to place a slab to complete the ceiling. They're all going to be bottom slabs or lower slabs. This will prevent any spawning up here. The torches aren't necessary unless you want to utilize the space, because these slabs will prevent spawning with their orientation. And finally, the last thing you're going to want to do is place in a torch on a couple of the logs in here just to light this place up. And we're going to punch out these upside down stairs we no longer need for this to give us a little bit more space in here. And that is your 2-story medieval cottage complete. The only thing left that you would have to do at this point is detail work. Just add in some path blocks around the place, put in a few spruce fences around it, try to connect it up. We don't want to have a backyard to this place. This is designed to be more squished in a village or city kind of style. We can add in some farm here with some seeds. If you want, we can break out and hide some water sources in our builds, but if you do that, you cannot till the land next to it. You will see the space beneath it. Additionally, if you decide to till land next to your build, you will need to come in and remove any blocks beneath it and replace it with cobblestone. Once you have all your farms placed in, then you just bone meal everything else, tie your horse up to the front yard, and you have yourself your medieval 2-story cottage complete. That's going to wrap everything up for this episode of Building Better with Bears. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in the next one.